Candice Martindale. I'm the finance manager at Midas BPO. First and foremost is understanding the different values everybody brings to the table. That in particular gave me the opportunity to actually understand how to deal with the different personalities in the organization. Secondly, it taught me introspection. I focus on I should say, identify my strengths and my weaknesses and actually work on the weaknesses and further strengthen my strengths. Thirdly, focus on facts. Everything facts presented rather than run with assumptions and so forth. I've learned to focus mainly on the facts that are present. Definitely in terms of focusing on facts, that's proven itself already in that once I got the relevant information I needed, I was able to function better in the organization. So that's a definite takeaway. It's something I'm going to be running with at all times. I'm going to listen to the facts. I'm going to request facts. I'm going to be more, I'm usually hesitant to ask questions because of fear of, I should say, judgment. But I'm running away from that now. It's better to ask for the information so that I could actually make more informed decisions. This is a must-have program. This is I can tell where I was, how I was feeling 12 weeks ago in the organization. I was honestly at a point of depression. I was ready to quit, to be honest. And I look forward to every Wednesday because every time I left the room, I felt as though I got something more. Right? As an individual, the program has really changed my perspective and my view of situations. At first, I used to internalize a lot of things, but now I look at it as I was pointing out earlier, facts. I was looking at it as a fact of the situation as it is, and not the personalities involved. I would recommend this to any organization because of the fact that it opens your eyes to reality. The more reality, and it's not personal. Even if at the end of the training I was fired, I would have not been upset because I would have seen where I was lagging and I'm on the process of actually correcting that.
My name is Colleen Joseph and I'm the admin manager and I work at Midas BPO Inc. My top 3 takeaway from the program is 1, to be consistent, is 1, to be persistent, 1, to create a positive environment. Firstly, time management is the consistency. And most times you lack in that area because you procrastinate. And I've learned not to procrastinate because sometimes you fall back and something steps in. So that's why the program was set so that the schedules, especially that part, was set for persons who like to procrastinate, like me. I procrastinate a lot, but I've learned over the period that doesn't help. You have to see it for what it is. If it's set for 6 minutes, let it be 5+. Do not let it go over 6 minutes because then what would run it another schedule. So effective time management is very important. Engage and Grow program developed Midas technology, Midas BPO, I must say. It has developed us a great lot. We came from 0, and now I can say we're at 99.9% because we still have a little way to go. And I must applaud Coach Vishnu for even thinking about bringing this on board for us because it would bring the company much success. Team engagement is very important. And this is what it taught us because we started at week 1, now at week 12. We've had great engagement with all our staff, our team. We have great understanding between us. We get to know one another. We get to know their weakness. We get to know their strengths. We get to know where to push the buttons from that.
My name is Denise Magal-Murray. I'm the Human Resources Manager for Midas BPO Inc. things that stood out to me from the training would be identifying personal challenges that I need to work on, managing my time better, and also getting to know my employees a bit better. Managing my time better will actually help me in allotting more time to self-development, also developing other employees as well. I would definitely recommend the Engage and Grow program because it actually helps you to self-analyze and also analyze your colleagues. It builds better working relationships, which is much needed in the industry.
I am Malcolm Sobers, the CEO of Midas BPO Incorporated. So the Engage and Grow program taught us a lot about people. So one of the first things that we got to really do was tell our story. So everyone got one story per week. So telling your story allowed us to learn more about persons and their personalities to help better work with them. And then the next important aspect was actual actions. We had our leadership acts, which were both from our heart and more processed from the brain. And those helped us to be accountable to an activity every week that we would implement and see results with. And then the last part was taking feedback. Not everyone gets to hear or share feedback and hear what others think that their strengths and weaknesses are. So those were very helpful for me as well as for my team to hear from their peers what were the thoughts about them and their personalities and behavior at work. Well, because we understand and learn about persons and the personalities during this session, we're able to tailor management processes to better function and get the highest level of participation, engagement, that is say engage and grow. So we get everyone engaged so that they can help transcend that process throughout our organization. We have a lot of people, so we need all of our management and our senior persons very engaged and understanding what they need to do to allow us to collectively grow and keep improving. The Engage and Grow program with Action Coach, they work with you at a level where it's not a seminar, it's not a one-off. We spent 12 weeks of really getting to know each other. Imagine we were working with each other for over a year, and there are so many things that the Engage and Grow allowed us to learn, which helped us to deal with issues, deal with improving employees, improving relationships with management. And it's something that I've never seen. I've been involved in so many training and seminars and sessions. This is the real deal. This will help your company.